Hi everybody, this is a tutorial on how to wrap dry your hairline and avoid getting cowlicks, crinkles, and all this other fuzzy frizzy stuff that happened while I walked around and drank my coffee this morning. So, let's get right into this. Your section doesn't have to be perfect, but it helps. Okay, so now that I have the first 2 inches of the perimeter of my front hairline sectioned away from the back so that it's easy to work with, wide end of the comb, and I'm going to direct the air down and across my forehead. I'm going to stretch out the roots. And I'm going to really make sure that I'm combing it from the root all the way through, letting the comb pass through the ends, but I'm only aiming the blow dryer at the first 2 to 3 inches of the root. Now I'm going to take my next section right behind that. Same thing. I'm going to continue blow drying. Opposite the way that I part, only focusing on the root. And then I'm going to take this last little bit and I'm going to blow dry right down into the temple, making sure I grab the root. And I'm really only focusing on the hair about to there. But I am passing the comb all the way through. Now I'm going to come around to my less heavy side of the part. And I'm going to blow everything in towards the face. Also right down to that temple. Keeping everything nice and flat. Once the first 2 to 3 inches of the roots are pretty dry, I'm going to switch to the finer side of the comb. I'm going to start in the opposite direction again. I'm going to go over it one more time. You can see the hair is pretty dry. It's just getting a little bit tighter of a grip on it than it had before. Okay, now that the roots are dry, again, I part my hair right here. Now that the roots are dry, I'm going to turn up my blow dryer to full air and full heat. I'm going to take the middle, which is both sides of my part, and I'm going to direct both sides opposite the way I part. All the way down until the ends fall off the brush. Then I'm going to go ahead and marry the temple to the edge of that middle section, everything in towards the face, all the way down until the ends fall off the brush. And then I'm going to marry this side. Okay guys, so just make sure any of the water's out that might be left in there. Then I brush everything back and I kind of separate it where I want. But now you can see that cowlick is laying nice and smooth and I have a nice swoop to my hair instead of it being lifted and going like this. I don't know if you remember that. Now it is swoopy and laying nice and flat to my forehead with no cowlicks parted where I want it to be parted. So just to recap how to blow dry the front hairline, all I did was re-wet the first 2 inches of hair from ear to ear. I comb it nice and flat. I blow dry opposite the way I part it first with the wide side of the comb. Work my way down to this temple, back across the part to this temple, switch to the finer side of the comb, again start in the opposite direction, go down to the temple, switch to the other side, across the part, down to the other temple. And then my last step is to turn the blow dryer on full blast, grab both sides of the parting. Remember, I part right here. Blow dry opposite, marry this side section to the temple, everything in. Marry this section to the temple, everything in. You could grab everything together one more final time and just do one pass, just to make sure all of the ends are nice and married and polished. See how shiny that is? It's that Orbe. So then we go ahead and we part it where we want it again. And that is that. If you guys want to see how I finish the rest of this blow dry, keep watching. Losing all my innocence, yeah, body on my, finding all my innocence, yeah, body on my, losing all my innocence, yeah, body on my, finding all my innocence, yeah, body on my, losing all my innocence, yeah, body on my, finding all my innocence, yeah, body on my, losing all my innocence, yeah, body on my, finding body on my, losing all my innocence, yeah.